The first thing we're gonna watch is a video by a friend of the channel. So let's head on over to this screen and look into the infinite void of mini Eotis back here. The infinite Eoti void. Oh, thank God my Twitter wasn't on some of that bullshit there. All right, let's put you here. Should I have set up my screens beforehand, before hitting the record button? Yes, absolutely. But ID made this video, so I think we'll watch this and we'll respond to it and see how it goes. It's titled "What Drives You?" So I'm sure there's going to be something we're going to have to respond to here. All right, music, chill.
Okay, let me try saying this in a way that's not going to be as rambly as my other takes that you didn't get to see here.
That's not what I'm here for, ID. ID, I'm here for your rambly takes. I need you to give me your rambly takes. You know, a good writer can take something long and make it very short, but an entertaining writer can ramble on for hours. So, you know, you do your rambly, boy. You ramble.
I've been having a bit of trouble with creating work that I'm happy with recently.
Feels. Big feels.
That's not
there.
to say that I don't like anything I've worked on. I love making silly videos, talking head stuff like this. This is actually my bread and butter.
Are we all talking heads? Am I finding myself awake behind a large automobile with a beautiful house and a beautiful wife?
I edit interview stuff for the day job all the time. My problem is that when I create something creative, I want to put a lot of myself into it. And if I can't do that, well, what am I making, really?
True. You know, like even right now, we're doing some React content that's kind of like meta. Kind of meta in that, you know, it's not something that I like really find I'm prideful about. I am prideful on my React content. No, it's just, you know, you want to give your opinion on things because the part of my personality that I want to sell is my takes on things, because I want to give advice and thoughts and feelings and whatnot. Like, the people that come to my channel come to it for me, so it makes sense that if I watch some things, I can give my take on it. It's still wholly me, but is it like a creative endeavor that I really feel like I put my heart into? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Have you ever had that feeling? So there's the conundrum. I want to make material that you will like. I don't want it to just be content. I want it to be art. And I'm not sure if that comes across.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I understand it. I'll say it before I say anything else. I absolutely understand that. Wanting things to be elevated to a higher level. You don't want to just like put something out there just to put it out there. But I think it also comes into a little bit of a... The word art is contentious. Contentious? I think that is the proper word. It's always argued. You know, fucking put a banana with duct tape up on the wall and, you know, that's art. So, you know, when you say you want it to not just be content but be art, it also comes into that question of one man's trash is another man's treasure. You want it to be art, but then go fucking look at this shit here. Is this art? I think a lot of people would say this is art. Look at this. Look at this skibbity toilet stuff. Look at this animation. It's really good, right? I mean, this one was probably not good. Maybe I should have started at 1. Maybe we should have started at the first one. Is this art? Yeah, like, is that art? I mean, there'd probably be a lot of people that would say, yes, that's art, especially in the context of the entire series that this eventually becomes. But, I mean, if you just showed them that, they'd probably be like, silly Gmod animation thing? Throw away, it's garbage content, whatever. And now, you know, no joke, like billions of people are watching the shit. So, like, do you want things to be art? Dude, you probably are already making art. Probably everything that you've put out, somebody considers art. Sounds just like another way of saying that you're setting your expectations really high for yourself again.
Across the way I wanted to. Streams, live content, edited videos, bespoke little memes and gags. I want to be more deliberate with what I make. I'll pose a question to you. Instead of asking, how am I doing? Because all the feedback I've gotten so far has been super positive. Like,
yeah, I feel that too. When you've got like a whole bunch of friends that are also content creators and doing stuff, and like you want to get good feedback from them so you can improve. Like you go, hey, I made this thing. What do you think of it? And they're like, it's great. You're like, well, then what part do you like? what more do you give me? Give me something. I want feedback. I want something tangible that I can do. Like, if it's something good, then I can keep doing that thing. If like it's bad, please tell me it's bad, please. I guess that's more than what I want. Just tell me it's bad. Tell me it's bad so that I can fix it. Oh, hey, ID's here. Oh no, the creator of the video is here. Oh no, now the eyes are on it. Now we can't give our honest opinion anymore. Yeah, I know. We're reacting to it as we go along because I haven't watched this ahead of time. But oh, oops, wrong thing. There we go. But yeah, I feel like anytime you ask people, hey, what do you think of this thing? You're going to get everyone saying, oh, I love it, it's awesome, it's nice, it's cool, it's whatever. Or you'll get people that are trolls and they only say negative things in the least constructive and unhelpful ways possible. You can't really depend on anybody else to really tell you what you need to do unless their like job is to improve your content, it feels like.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're making great stuff. I appreciate it. Actually, that brings me life. But I guess I want to ask other people so I can synthesize an answer out of it that I myself am having trouble finding. What drives you to make art that you like?
Well, that's hard to say because I feel like I have the same problem. And sometimes I put something out and I don't even like it myself. I'm just like, I've been toiling on this project for a little bit, and by hitting that publish button and putting it out on the internet, I'm like, I am free. It is gone from me. It is no longer a part of me. I have taken the disease from my head and I've given it to somebody else on the internet. It's now their problem, not mine. But what drives me to do it? It's just fun, honestly. Most of the things, like especially this month, everything I've been doing this month has been about trying to do new things and branch out to new channels and do new stuff. And I wouldn't do that if I didn't like doing new stuff. I always like doing new stuff. Every time I find a new way to do something with models, I immediately start thinking, how can I add this into my repertoire of things? How can I add this to my model? So what drives me is probably just, having fun doing new stuff. It's probably not the best answer to that. Like, it's not concrete. I could probably point to, like, if we wanted to, like, sit down in our armchairs and put me on a bed and ask me, all right, Miss Eotidiss, what is it that drives you? I'd probably go, yes, back in the day, in elementary school, I was probably the worst performing player on the kickball at recess. And ever since that time, I had a small thing in the back of my mind that constantly drove me to outperform my peers, but I never quite found the place where I could do it. And it was when I was but a wee 20-year-old when I got good at Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I finally gained a bit of confidence in my life and became a raging asshole. And then the next part of my life began, where I undid all of the things that I thought gave me confidence but were really just antagonistic bullshit. And how does that lead to what's driving me? Because now I kind of want to stop other people from doing it and have fun along the way, I guess. Maybe that's it. Maybe the thing that I really want that drives me is not necessarily to be a good content creator. It's just that being a good content creator is the vehicle to getting my message out to more people. because if I have a bigger audience, then maybe I can save some poor 16-year-old that's lacking confidence in the moment that he gets a little drop of it, he goes fucking power crazy on it. Maybe. That might be it. But I don't know if, I don't know how accurate that is.
What do you feel is your best quality when it comes to the material that you make and put out into the world?
Ooh, my best quality? Again, that's really hard to say because every time you ask somebody like, hey, what's the thing you like about my shit? They just go, oh, I love your stuff. Oh, you're so great. I think people like me because they think I'm funny, but I feel like I'm just a ball of dad jokes and a pair of tits, and that's about it. So I guess maybe if you're a fan of dad joke territory, then you found the right place. But outside of that, obviously I try to strike a balance between being very lewd, being sweaty in games, and trying to give some reasonable life advice.
And so I really want to know, what drives you?
Honda Civic. I feel like that's one of the taglines for one of the car companies is, you know. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I ruined it. I ruined the moment. We were having a moment there. We were having something, and I ruined it. But that's probably what really drives me, is that, you know, there's always the desire for a stable life, and so you're going to want to be able to, you know, monetize content creation as a content creator, get sponsorships and stuff like that on a very, like, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the fundamental base thing. What drives me is being successful, but I don't think I could do that purely as... That can't just be my only focus. It really can't. Why? I'm gonna turn music on. It's not gonna be in the recording, but I just want it. So fuck you people that listen to the recording. Don't actually fuck you. Sorry. Please stay. I'm talking about how I need people. Please stay. But I can't just focus on that, because if I did that, then I would just sell out my whole brand. There wouldn't be an Eotidiss brand. It would just be following trends and doing everything that everyone else does and have no personality to it. So obviously that can't be it. You can't just chase money and you can't just chase numbers. So, you know, that is a baseline thing. But why go through this method? Because I feel like I got some opinions and I want people to know about them. So I need to have an audience so that I can build it up and hopefully foster the kind of community that can do some real world change. And I know that always comes with a little bit of ego with it, a little bit of, I don't want to necessarily say narcissism, but maybe that's the closest thing to it. Like, you have to think that you're some hot shit if you want to, like, command a community of thousands of people. You gotta have a little bit of that spark of self-confidence in there. But that's pretty much the truth of it. I think that there's a lot of good to be done in the world, but you can't do it when you aren't active and you have no impact. So you gotta get out there and do stuff. And that's probably the thing that drives me most right now, is wanting to have that impact. Well, anyways, guys, please go give this some love and support. Look at this. Look at me subscribed to this ID10 guy here. Look at him. He puts out content constantly. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. 2 days ago, look there. Oh, he was playing Hunt with Kiana. I was in stream for that. Love that. Look at oh, hey, look. There's me. There's me on there. And Elden Ring over here. Don't Starve Together. This guy's a gamer. He's a real gamer that games games. And then he puts out shorts. Look at all these shorts. Look at me over here in this short. This isn't like, you know, some sort of quid pro quo or anything. I don't think he's giving me anything back about this. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew ID's channel is over here. And for anyone watching, you should probably click that little link and go give him some support.